Wah, wah, wah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ah, yeah. Let's check, see how we're doing first. Animals. Bloody animals. 214,000 liters of liquid manure. Well, looks like I'm going to do something about that rather rapidly. And it looks like I'm getting some prices on some canola anyhow. I don't have much of it though. Alrighty then. I need you soon enough. Alright, probably gonna need you too. And you. Get rolling. Alright, whoops. Whoops. That's actually not too bad. Whoops. Yowzer. Probably not gonna need you or you. Looks like you're supposed to be working. And I better make sure this guy actually turns the right way. Hello, viewer. Ah, yeah, hello. I guess it's politically incorrect to make fun of Japanese people in that way. But, hello. You are exactly right. Wait a minute. Where are... Oh, there they are. Alrighty. I don't know why these guys didn't show up last time. That was weird. Alright. You are not going to be used, but you are. Alrighty. Now, looks like we're going to be in pretty good shape. Alright. Yeah, I need this, but I also need this bad boy. First. Well, that was smart. Ah, where's my legs? I don't know if that really looks that much like the inside of a rig. Steering wheel's a little level. Make driving a little weird. A little compact. I mean, we are talking about a rig, not a Volvo, right? As the truck turns, these are the wheels of our lives. Let's see if we can do this turn at 62 miles an hour. Yep, guess so. Harsh simulation there. Man, one of my new little trees coming up. I got some little trees planted on this side too. Been waiting for a while, man. Show you some detail on this. Most people don't notice. Look at that. Shows how much it's draining. Even has little bars. See that? Kind of cool. Get ready, the truck's gonna magically change colors. It's magical! Wonder if my chat is broken. What the heck? People talk to me! Womp! All of a sudden, it's red. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. All this money was earned honestly, 23 million, no money cheats, no government subsidies, no nothing like that. All just working the land and growing cows and sheep. It's taken me over 700 hours to do that. But now we're growing about $2 million to $3 million a day, depending on whether or not I can sell any crops. If I don't sell any crops, probably a couple 100,000 over 2 million. If I sell crops, it could be as much as 4 million that day. Yeesh, my controller is getting sloppy. I might have to buy a new one pretty soon. Farming! What's going on, bro? Thanks, man. I appreciate that, buddy. Gotta take a quick check on that, yeah, it looks like I'll do this when I get back up to the top, maybe. Never let this thing fill up to 100%. I don't know if it would run over or not. Man, I'm doing great. How's work going? I mean, as you can see, the wife is still letting me game, so it can't be that bad, right? Light Shepherd! What's going on, man? "62-mile-an-hour turn." Ah! Whoa, jackknifing. Whoa! I messed that one up. Doing great, man. Other than sliding down the street, I am doing fantastic. If I was doing just a little bit better, I'd have to stand on the counter and tickle myself. Slow at the moment, that's not good. You like that one, huh? How about, we were so poor when I was growing up that we got evicted by a pack of wild dogs. And down goes the slurry. I'm glad at least I had a couple loads in, because if that harvest pops, that's about how much it'll fill back up before I get that harvest gone. So at least it won't build up too much. Hours been cut to days a week. I think you meant to 2 days a week. What do you do for work, farming? I mean, is that normal this time of year, or are you having a real slowdown? I mean, I do precious metals and stones. That's what I thought you meant, to 2 days a week. And, I basically retired 5 years ago, but they just won't let me fully retire, man. And I don't know if that's because the business is any better or because I'm just one of them guys that got lucky. I'm just naturally good at my job, so it's going to be really hard for them not to use me, you know? Not boasting on myself, it's just really lucky. That's all. I fit into a groove really well. So I really can't tell you if that industry is really slowing down or not. For me, no. But I imagine for people with less experience than me, well, without precious metals really moving that much up or down, yeah, I imagine it's slowing down. I mean, it'll pick up like if it's going up or down. Like if it takes a sharp decline or a sharp upcline. I repair saws for the building trade and some sawmills. With the price of wood right now, I'm not surprised that you're slowing down. It's too high. Construction's slowing down because of it. I mean, who wants to build a house right now? Alright, started the house a year ago. It would cost me 1/3 the price of wood. I mean, it's gone up 3 times, three full times. I understand why that business is slowing down. I mean, I imagine most of your business doesn't come from sawmills. And I can't imagine anybody really, like we have houses being built in this town and they've come to a complete stop. The people are refusing to build right now until the price of wood goes down. So there's several houses in this town that are, and this is a small town, that are in process of being built. You know, the cement platforms are there and everything, but they're not going to pay for the wood at these prices. Man, this field's gonna pop very soon, man. Well, I shouldn't say that. It should pop soon. How much liquid manure do I got left over there? Let's see. Still should take another truckload or two. Why not just drain it, right? I suspect that as soon as the price of wood starts going down, you're going to get super busy farming. But you'll get a backlog. So, I mean, it's going to actually hurt you. It's not going to be a V shape. It's going to look more like a check mark. Down, then halfway back up, then flat line right across. And the flat line is going to be the fact that you're going to have a hard time getting the materials at that point to fix the saws and stuff like that, because it's just going to get backlogged. Yeah, well, same problem, man. You know, the inflation. But your lawnmower business will come in because people still want to cut the grass. It's just you're going to see probably 5 to 10% more people fix their own lawnmower. And it's not a necessity. I mean, I went down to the store today and bread was up 10%. It's got to be made up somewhere, man. I mean, literally 10%. It went from $1 for the cheap bread to $1.10. Not really going to affect a guy like me that much, but, you know, if I was on food stamps, it would hurt. Or Social Security, it would hurt, man. Oh no. No, 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 no. I forgot about this thing. Hey, look at that timing. Man, that was lucky. Am I at the bottom or the top? I am at the top. I caught that right at the top, man. That was super lucky. Take care, farming man. God bless, bro. Expect your business to pick up in the next couple months, you know, but like I said, expect it to do a check mark. You know, a V down, halfway back up, flat line across. But as it flat lines across, you'll be busier than you ever was. You won't realize that it's flat lining across. So, yeah, God bless, man. Take care, buddy. I got a feeling it's going to be a quiet night tonight, man. Wah, wah, wah. Wonder where Alicia's been. Sheesh, I have not seen her in a long time. Well, I mean, it's not where she's been. It's where the heck have I been? Honestly. Kind of been slacking on this streaming thing. Caleb! What's going on, man? Yeah, I was just talking to farming. How's your business doing this year? If you're doing lawn care, are you up or down? Are you doing more business than last year, the same as normal, or are you down in business? Your timing is fantastic, by the way. Damn. He's down. He does, he fixes saws and small machinery, I guess. Small engine repair, and they're down. Man, I planted see the little trees I planted there? Watch, see them? See them winging by them? I'm waiting for them to grow, man. It's been a while, it's still not growing. I can't wait until I find some 22. I have 19, but I like 17. See, Giants do a better job with their games. I like 17 much better than 19. I agree. But you're right, I can't wait till 22 either. I mean, I'm excited. Or whatever they're gonna call it. I'm excited to get it, man. I mean, I don't even care if it's a flop. I'm gonna buy it because I've played 17 so much that I'll invest in their next one. But if it's a flop for me like 19 was, then me and Giants will part ways and I won't buy any more. We'll be done. But so far, they're the best company I've seen going. Or one of the best companies I've seen going. But to get one more free ride from me before they have to prove themselves again. I'm just hoping they don't make people pay for the game and then have them beta the game. I hope by the time people buy it, it actually works. That's my only concern. I mean, that's what turned me off from 19. Not that it's not a good game. The beta thing turned me off. And still the reason why I don't play it yet today. When you got your last end people, that's your buyers, you know, and they're actually paying for a game, it should work properly at that point. Hey, if you want, whenever you can, comment and let me know. I'll play with you one day. Man, I can always use help on this map. I am always behind on this map. I never catch up. On this particular map, for me to get through one day, I have to play 12 or 14 hours of real time. I have no opportunity of fast forwarding except maybe a few hours in the nighttime. Maybe from like 11 o'clock at night till 5 o'clock in the morning I can fast forward it. That's about it, man. And now with the farmland that I just dropped down, it's going to be even less. I figure that I'm going to be pretty close to working around the clock just to keep up. Well, I got 4,000 cows, man. 1,500 head of sheep. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, you know. I mean, look, I spent a half hour. The only thing I've done is move slurry. I still got another tank to go. Oh, which reminds me, I better save. Hate for something to happen and have to move all that slurry again. And I was streaming, you know, 2-3 hours at a pop, but lately I've only been streaming about an hour. Awesome, man. Like I said, Caleb, I can always use help on this map. Matter of fact, I can even use help on a logging map. I still got 40,000 trees to cut down on that other map. You know, but this is my main one because I really want to, you know, like, try to max out the dollars or get as close to it as I can, you know, before 22 comes out. You know, with no money cheats, just from honest work. No farm subsidies, no money boxes, nothing. Just straight up work. Oh man, Sandeep, that name still kills me. I am Central. Oops, I'm Central Time, sir. I almost missed that turn. I was not paying attention. Awesome. Yay, one more load of this. And we can move to manure. How exciting. Yeah, you like... I really need help on this map, man. I really do. I mean, if I had a guy that came in regular with me, I could move this up to 7,000 cows. But I just can't do it alone, you know? And what scares me is moving it up to 7,000 cows and then having the person not coming around. You know, because it's expensive to buy the cows. You got a headset? I mean, it requires a microphone, you know that, I'm sure, right? Whoa, that was close. Awesome. Yeah, what's good days for you, Caleb? Awesome, that's perfect. That'll give me a chance to finish up what I'm doing too. I mean, the reason I haven't been streaming isn't because I'm lazy, it's because I've just been really busy. Look, I know you got most of the winter off with what you're doing. But by winter time, we should have Farming Sim 22. And I can use a partner on that. So we could partner up, you know what I mean, on Farm 22, we'll be used to working with each other, you know, so we'll be symbiotic with each other. You know, and we could really get some accomplishment done. You got a YouTube channel? I know you do. It'll help grow the channels too. All bad, eat pineapple on pizza on a live stream. I can't get pineapple on pizza, bro. I live out in the middle of the country. The only pizza they have here is gas station pizza. Well, when we're working together, you can upload. I mean, it's easy. I just work live, man. Which I find surprising that they still allow us to do. It's a bad angle to try to get this truck in at. Yep, I kind of figured I was going to struggle. It's a real bad angle. Oh yeah, I got OBS, but mine won't be fancy. OBS. I don't know what OBS is. Old body stress? Whoa. What the hey? Oh, that was weird, man. I gotta get a new controller. Mine's getting sloppy. There's a lot of that, bro. Most of it's tedious. You know, it's just... You know, I don't let anything get out of hand. Including the cow poop. As you can see, I take care of all of this stuff. Keep all the equipment clean. everything's organized, you know, because if not, it'll just get out of hand real fast. And then what happens is you can't keep up with it because it got out of hand, you know. Yeah, I don't do anything but live stream. I should start editing videos because they tend to do better. But the reason I do it is because I like chatting with people. So if I'm editing, I'm not getting any of what I'm looking for, which is time chatting with people. Certainly would be nice to have help, man. But there's a lot of silage making, a lot of picking up hay and straw and making total mixed ration, and I mean, it's a lot. And it's very repetitive. Well, that's what I'm saying. This is very repetitive. You know? So either you love the game and you love doing it, or you're gonna get bored with it real fast. I let the AIs do the mowing. But when you see the size of the mow fields, you'll understand why. I mean, you'll find out when you start working with me, the AIs are definitely necessary. If not, it'll take 4 or 5 people to keep up. I never have less than 2 AIs working, and a lot of times I'll have 5 of them working, all 5. So I would say on average I probably have 4 AIs working at any given time. Canadian! What's going on? I'm surprised you still remember that name. Awesome. Alrighty, 324, there was a manure. Alright, well if I take a few loads, it'll knock the number down a lot, but I may as well just do this until see if that harvest comes along. I mean, I really think this harvest is gonna pop soon, but I don't really remember. Hey, Canadian, how long does your Prime Minister serve for? Like, when they get elected, how long are they in office? Seems like that Justin Trudeau's been in office for a really long time. Did you guys re-elect him? And if so, what the hell for? Guy's clearly a Muslim. At first I didn't like him because I thought he was stupid, but you know, after a while someone doing their job, they're bound to get better at it. So I mean, I think he was underqualified at first, but he's qualified to do the job now. That's a little tough for me right there, bro. Because that's when my wife wants to eat dinner is around and watch movies. I really have a hard time getting on before 10 o'clock Central Time, which is 11 o'clock Eastern Time. I can go earlier or later. Oh, this is an easy map, man. It's hard to get lost on this map. This map is a giant circle. Well, giant square or rectangle. Alright, yeah, that works good for me too. You know, I have to give the wife time. She comes in around 7 o'clock. I can move that up to 6:30. You know, and watch a couple movies with her, and she disappears back in her bedroom. By that time, it'll be 10 o'clock here, 11 o'clock there. That'll be perfect. No. How I control that is if they're not on my friends list, they can't come in. And if they come in on my friends list and they stop messing my map up, I just kick them off my friends list. Then they can't come in anymore. You know, this way I don't have to deal with the password thing. Oh no! You don't have a PS4? You're working on PC? I should quick save again. Trust my instincts. Oh, we can't stream together then, man. We can't play together. There's no crossover. I'm on PS4, man. I already bought Xbox One years ago, when the choice was between Sony or PlayStation, Sony or Microsoft. But I hate Bill Gates' guts, so, and that's for reasons you don't understand. Back when Bill Gates was younger, he showed his true personality quite well, and he's really a douchebag, man. You need to go back into the 70s with him when he bought DOS for $500 and claimed that he created it, which he didn't. But if you go back and look at some of the statements he made to about GNU and Apple and how he really talked and stuff, he's a scumbag, man. He's always been a dirtbag, and I just won't give him any money, man. That's why I never bought a PC, because I don't want to give him any money for Windows or anything like that. I mean, I really hate the guy. I mean, I don't hate him like I want to kill him. I just don't want to give him a penny. I mean, he's a liar, he's a fraud. He claims that he created all that stuff, but he didn't create anything. He bought it. He bought that DOS system for $500. And that's what's made him these billions of dollars. You know, he's a fraud. And he's a loudmouth, and he's a scumbag, and you should hear how he really thinks about people. He hates people, man. I don't like him. I like Jeff Bezos, even though he's a Democrat and a little politically incorrect, leans a little bit on the socialist side, but he doesn't hate people. That's the difference between being old, though, and a first-generation gamer. I've been around a long, long, long time. I've been around gaming longer than Bethesda's been in business. Well, Bethesda's out of business now. Microsoft just bought them up, but when Bethesda was making 16-bit games, I had already been gaming for 10 years, so... Drifty! No type. What happened to your typing? You mean no time? I kind of figured that much, man. You're just in time. I was going off on Bill Gates. Awesome. Not a bad thing, bro. What do you think? A full load? I'll crash trying this, but I'm gonna try it at full speed. Oh, I managed it. Holy crap, that thing was sliding. Yeah, I can't help what, you know, Caleb, you know, the things that you gotta understand, when computers were first coming out in the 70s, I was 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, you know, and I was highly interested in this stuff, and I started doing little programs out of magazines and stuff like that, you know, and I could have got into programming quite easily at that point, but Bill Gates, the way that he talked and stuff, just really turned me off, you know. And there's things that I know that the public doesn't know, like Steve Jobs, you know, refused to bathe, and that's pretty much why he lost his job the first time around, because, you know, they would go into the, have a meeting, man, and two rooms away, they're gagging, he smelled so bad. You know, and it just really turned me off, man. I just was not interested in being involved with them people. And then about 2008, I started meeting the people from Sony. I mean, I already had a PS1 and a PS2, but PS3 came along, and they had this thing called Home. And I really, this was back when Howard Stringer was running things, when he was the CEO of SCEJ and SCEA and everything, and running all of that. Alright, I have to go. Alright, take care, man. And I really liked Sony. I liked the way they ran their business, and I liked the way that they represented themselves, and the interest they took in the people, and how they excited they were about what they were doing and stuff like that. And now I'm not so turned on by Sony anymore. I don't find that they're excited in what they're doing. I don't think they really take an interest in their clientele anymore. I don't really think they even care what their clientele thinks. I think that they just think that they're king of the block, and that's it, and that's the way it's going to be, and nothing's ever going to hurt them, and they're going to just keep going that way, and they're God, and we're scum. You know, I mean, I started off with a personal friend of mine, Kaz, that just, you know, really started going downhill. Afromania Green and Kaz, you know, and I really probably blame more of it, you know, there's no reason to blame anybody. But they've just taken a bad turn. You know, I don't like how they treat gamers anymore. But for a while there, 2008 to about 2012, they were an awesome company. You know, they were really, really trying hard, and they were really there, you know, like Giants is now. But them days are gone, my friend, long gone. All Sony wants now is not to be bothered. So I'm just biding my time, waiting for a new company to come along, and hoping one does, and not looking like one ever will. So I'm actually contemplating retirement from it. I mean, let's face it, PS4, the only good game they saw is this one. Skyrim is a PS3 game. Grand Theft Auto 5 is a PS3 game. And I'm not seeing anything coming out better for PS5, and I don't really see the upgrade in PS5. All I see is them doing better maintenance and charging us $500 for it. You know, so I think the PS4 was, you know, a bad gaming system, and I'm suspecting PS5 is going to be a bad gaming system too. So it's looking more and more like retirement, man. It's looking like I was thinking about going PC for a little while there, but again, I have not found a company, you know, that I'm willing to want to hang with. So this might be the first time in my life in the next year that I go offline and put down my controller for the first time since I've been 10 years old. As far as I can see from here, man, gaming is dead. I mean, it's gonna go on for a little while longer. It'll take a while for it to catch up, but unless a company comes along and really starts caring about the gamers and stuff, there's no point in continuing on with this. Hey, take care, bro. And if I decide to change my mind and move on with that company called Steam, I'll let you know. But it's just not looking good, man. Not looking good. Honestly, looking like I'm gonna put down my controller and retire, bro. No, it's not sad in a way, bro. Man, it's been a good run. 45 years I've been gaming, man. It's been a good run. You know, I'm not dissatisfied. I'm distraught by where it went, but it's gamers' fault. It's not the gaming company's fault, man. It's the gamers' fault, bro. If they said, no, we're not going to pay for the game because you're charging us too much money, or no, we're not buying your system because you're not really giving us any upgrades, you're just charging us for a new system, they wouldn't be able to do it. Gamers lost the idea that they are in charge. And the major reason they lost the idea is because all of them think that they're going to become CEO of the company. You know, I mean, I've never seen such idiocy in my life in that aspect. I mean, if they're not honest, you know, when they write a review, they're not honest. They don't say, well, this doesn't work right and you really shouldn't buy it till they fix it. Because then people would, the gaming companies would be forced to fix it. Or we're not buying that new system because the upgrade isn't there. It isn't worth the money. You know, when they went from Linux on PS3 to Mac on PS4, people should have been in an uproar. Mac is the worst system in the world for gaming, and Linux is the best. That's why PS3 is still better than PS4 or PS5. All it needs is maintenance, man, and it would be able to do everything that PS5 does. But people didn't get in an uproar, man, so they get away with it. It's not the company's fault. This is the gamer's fault. If there's a fault, well, there's definitely a fault to be found. There's no if. But nonetheless, you can't blame a company for taking advantage of people if they're given the opportunity to take advantage of them with no recourse. So the gamers did it to themselves, man. I mean, look at Need for Speed. Oh, exactly. Definitely, bro, definitely. There's no if to that. Then, look, the gaming company does not control the money. They're dependent on people to buy their stuff. If the people said, you're not selling us crap anymore, and we're done with you giving us crap and us saying that it's good, you know what I mean? And we're going to live with it, then yeah, absolutely it would change overnight. And it wouldn't take that many people, 10%. I mean, for them, if sales dropped 10%, it would be, they would be almost out of business. Definitely the gamer's fault, man, not the company's fault. Look, if you go into a restaurant and they serve the worst milkshake that tastes like goat piss, but everybody buys it, why would they stop serving you goat piss? They would have every incentive to keep selling you the goat piss. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is definitely not the company's fault. This is definitely the gamer's fault for not standing up against it. And I tried back in 2010, they had a bad thing happen in Sony, and EA Sports left. And when they did, I was able to rally so many people that we actually shut down their selling station and their plaza, which was at the time was called the Mall and the Plaza. We actually shut them down. So many people in there protesting that they couldn't even get anybody in the place to sell anything. The price isn't the problem. The price is reasonable. The problem is the quality of what you get for an upgrade isn't. You know, nowadays, I can't get people to do anything. They just do not seem to want to rally and tell these companies no. And until they do, it's never going to get better. And I'm going to be 65 years old in 10 years, man. I ain't got the time anymore, you know, to keep trying to tell them, look, man, if you don't band together, they're going to keep screwing you. Look at Need for Speed. They charged $100 for that game, and the cars don't have axles. $100, man. A game that's built on cars. That's its major thing, is cars, racing, and the cars don't have axles, bro. I don't recommend it, changing the PlayStation. Like I said, you know, 2008, 2009, 2010, even 2011, I would have recommended a PlayStation. But as soon as I found out that they were going to Mac, you know, just out of greed for their PlayStation Now, that's the only reason that they did it, was PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. Just a little bit more money they could make, not even a lot, just a little bit. And then people ran right out and bought that PS4 that was a piece of garbage Mac. You know, now we get hacked a lot easier, and the game quality's crap. I mean, doesn't it show that the game quality's crap? In comparison, look how many great games there was on PS3 and how few we're getting on PS4. No, I guess I spoke enough about that. I don't really want to make them angry at me, telling them the truth, but that's really the truth. Alright, man, God bless, bro. Last advice I'll give you on the way out the door. My grandpa told me while he was still alive, if you don't like the price of something, don't buy it. It will come down. Alright, man. God bless, Caleb. Alright, guys, I think it's getting pretty late here. I think this is where I'm going to call it quits for today and continue on next time. Hope you enjoyed tonight's program, gave you a little insight on what was really done over the past 40 years in gaming. And if you have any questions next time, just ask. I mean, I do have 45 years worth of experience in gaming. I've been around since before most of these companies have been around. I know a lot of the early stuff. Not many people ask too much about it. Anyhow, God bless everyone.